And Alex Castellanos joins us now from Washington. Good to see you, Alex.
Hey,
so if Romney indeed were to win Wisconsin, will there be a greater pressure on the others to call it quits after Tuesday?
I think the pressure is picking up with every passing day. In a way, I think the Republican Party believes this race is over. It just won't end. And I think the party regulars understand that this is not good. We want to get started on the general election, contrasting with President Obama instead of each other. But, you know, Wisconsin is going to be, I think, a momentum booster for Romney. And then after that, we have Pennsylvania is coming up soon. And that looks like a horse race. If Gingrich Santorum doesn't win in Pennsylvania, it's going to be hard for him to continue.
Oh, that would be incredibly devastating because clearly he would want to put all eggs in that basket. But why would you think that Santorum would not do well in his home state of Pennsylvania?
Well, the latest survey numbers that I think we've been looking at when you average a bunch of surveys together shows that the race is basically tied. Romney is within a point or so, I think, in Pennsylvania, again, his home state. Romney has done well in states where the evangelical vote is less than 50% of the Republican primary electorate. Southern states where the evangelical vote is high, Romney has not done so well. There are very few of those states left in the process. You know, you do have a few big ones like Texas, but Wisconsin should be a Romney state. Pennsylvania, he should do pretty well.
Wow. Okay, so Pennsylvania, that's April 24th, getting ahead of ourselves. But for now, come Tuesday, you know, Wisconsin, Maryland, D.C., you know, the Republican National Committee chairman, who was also the former party chairman in Wisconsin, says whoever wins Wisconsin will have some serious bragging rights. Is this state, or is that race, you know, particularly pivotal?
You know, it is. We're at this point now where it's pretty obvious that Romney is on his way to the nomination. It's a stop mid-campaign, and they don't seem to be able to do it. If these other candidates are depreciating assets, their value goes down every day that Mitt Romney gets closer to the nomination. So if they want to trade for something, if they want a better speaking slot at the convention, if they want nicer hotel rooms, they need to cash in their equity now while they still have some. If they wait till the last minute, nobody's going to buy.
All right. You mentioned, you know, that all these candidates stay in the race in perpetuity, you know, until possibly a brokered convention, that wouldn't be good, you know, for the Republican Party. At least the party feels that way. Is there kind of palpable irritation within the GOP that there is this division right now, that they are not necessarily coalescing around one candidate, even though Romney has picked up so many recent powerful endorsements?
You know, there's less irritation than you'd think, and I think some of that falls back on Romney. I think the most party regulars and voters feel that Romney's had every opportunity to put this race away, to really grasp it, and he hasn't done that. So they really don't fault the other candidates so much for making their case, and the other candidates are
kind of blaming Romney?
You know, it's been sitting there for him to grab, and he hasn't done it. At some point, you know, you've got to step up to the plate and hit a home run or two.
What do they say he's not doing?
And you can't fault the other candidates. Well, you know, we talk about, is this party divided? Are Republicans at each other's throats? Actually not. Frankly, the race is kind of boring. There isn't that much passion and intensity in it on the Republican side. But, you know, it's not the fault of the candidates, Frederica. One of the differences is, on the Republican side, the candidates all kind of believe the same thing, especially about the big issue, the economy. Cut taxes, cut spending in Washington, get money back in people's pockets out of D.C. There isn't that much difference, and when there isn't that much difference, there isn't that much drama or passion. That's all going to change in the general election, because guess what? There are huge differences, big as the Grand Canyon, between Mitt Romney and Barack Obama.
All right, Alex Castellanos, we'll see you again.